Hey, it's dude. That's a crew. He's going up over the trench. Watch your head. We're at the Clovis Community Heritage Center. I think that's what it's called. In Clovis. And it's kind of a war museum. And we're in a trench. This is pretty crazy. You can come crew with us too. Alright, we're here at, I'm not too sure what this is. Veterans something. But I heard that there's a museum here. So that's what we're here to check out. Let's see what this plaque says. It says right here, Clovis Veterans Memorial District. And this is on the corner of 5th and Veterans. That makes about sense. There's the water tower, Clovis Water Tower. On a previous adventure, we were just over there on that street, Old Town Clovis. This is just on the east side of Old Town Clovis. And like I said, I was told there's a museum in here. I'm not too sure though. I mean, they weren't lying to us that there's a museum. I just don't know where the museum is. That's what I should say. But whoa, look at that. We also heard that this place or somewhere around here is haunted. So they get upset, or a spirit or spirits get upset if things are disrespected. So let's be pretty chill, because I also heard that it's not so much that the ghost spirits things get upset at the people that come and visit. It's that they get upset at the people who work here, and the people that work here, sometimes things have happened or they see things. So let's not make the spirits upset for those workers here. All right, so we walked in that way on the southwest side of those doors, and then we walked up the hallway, and there were some different memorial stuff and museum. We'll walk in there. That's the building that we walked into first, but the museum, but they don't really call it museum, is back this way. I'm gonna turn you around, crew. It's in that building right there. So let's get in there and check out what it's like, and then we'll come over here back to see that. Another thing, this adventure will be one of those where I kind of quickly like show you and not too much in depth. Hopefully it's one of those where it catches your fancy and you go, hey, I actually want to come back and check out more of it. So we'll leave a little bit of mystery for you to come back and see. And mostly the reason why is because my phone is kind of about to die, so we have a little bit of a battery constraint. If not, I would show you a whole lot more, but then that would also be a very long video, and I don't really try to make long videos with this stuff. It's just with some of these things, I feel like cutting short or not showing everything, showcasing it, kind of doesn't do it justice. But this time we kind of have to do that because battery. And the mural of different wars: Normandy, World War II, Korean War, South Korea, Vietnam, Desert Storm, Afghanistan, Middle East, Iraq, Operation Iraqi Freedom. And here are the doors. It's on the west side of the building. We were told if you stand. Whoa.
Well, I had a little something to do with that.
I would have never imagined it when my father, Stephen, moved our family to the Fresno
Clovis
area in
Cole,
1880.
Marcus Pulaski, Charles B. Shaver.
Horses that I could use to haul lumber down from the mountains. It was hard work, but it paid off. Of course, this area didn't have all the people that it has today. Most of this MLQ
This is a really cool area. Old photos. Clovis.
It was so profitable, I was able to increase my holdings and crops until I was the most successful.
And where the Clovis Rodeo, the fairgrounds is, that's where the old mill was that ran from up from Shaver Lake down here, which was 42 miles. Pretty crazy. Yeah, especially back then. That was pretty cool. A kiosk thing, showing different information. Oh, cool. So this is not a museum, like I said, it's a community heritage center. A tub wash. Hey, is this a... Yeah, dude, look at... Telegraph. Mm-hmm. Oh, look at it, right there. Learn Morse code. Huh. Hmm. I see. That's pretty cool. Right now we're in this still same building, or room I guess it'd be, but in the second part I guess technically, because if you turn around there's right there, and of course that's where we came in. We were playing with the Morse code thing, trying to spell things out.
Father Stephen brought our family to the Red Bank area in 1873.
No way.
Although he had been a farmer back in Indiana, in Fresno he got involved in real estate. He became involved in the community.
This
and
is
local
crazy.
government, eventually becoming the president of the city council. I was always so proud of him.
So I guess Clovis Cole was considered the wheat king of the West. I believe that's what it said. This is really cool. It's almost like a Pepper's Ghost effect. Oliver Plow. And a plow. And this, it's supposed to showcase the war for sure, you know, different wars, but specifically how the war affected Clovis in this area. So it's very much based on the people who lived here. You're not going to find just random people that served in the war. This is all about people who served in the war but also lived in Clovis. Jason demonstrating this. Check that out, crew. The Fresno Scraper. If you watched our hiking or walking with me, the Dry Creek Trail adventure, we saw one of these and we saw like a bit of información on it. The Fresno Scraper. And there's Jason showcasing his rodeo talent. Yeehaw. Yeehaw. That's a mad cow, but not that type of mad. It's just a mad bull. And now we are coming over here. Oh, that's cool. Look at this. Is this the log flume? Oh, you could... Oh, dude, you could put... Yes. No way. Send a log down the flume. There it goes.
That is awesome.
No way. This is really cool. These are awesome things that I just love about Fresno. I don't know if many people know that this thing is here. And another hidden gem that not many people talk about. So this is another thing that I just love about the Central Valley, Fresno, Clovis, Sanger, all these areas where there's these hidden gems that no one talks about. This area place thing is so cool. Jason's going to demonstrate more of the log flume. And there they go, doing log flume things. Well, sometimes they got stuck, so someone had to make them unstuck. This is amazing. Again, a treasure, a hidden treasure. Yeah. There you go. Mill Fire, the Clovis Mill Fire. A part of the log flume right here. And these are the things that I love because you could just touch history. There's just something different about being able to touch history. Of course, always being respectful when doing so, but you just feel a different connection to things. You know, you're not just reading it in a book, you're not just looking at it from far. Just being able to touch some of these things of history just connects you more to it. And right here, we're on the back end of the building. We came in through over there, where you see that picture changing right there. There's Jason enjoying the trench. We'll get you over there in a bit right now. But this is pretty insane. Like I said, just way more awesomer. I know, not a word, but it is for us than I thought it was going to be. A diary? No way. That's very fancy writing. Letters. And names that you see from people like that in this building, in the other building, or even outside, are people that lived here in Clovis. Okay, so we saw rifles, shotguns, machine guns. Wow. Look at that one, dude. That's insane. I mean, I know, look at this one. But, wow. Actual helmets. Wow. Bayonets, swords. I mean, I know this is a pretty crazy thing to say, but who knows what was used for these, you know? Like, these things saw wartime, so...
Like, that sword right there could have been buried in somebody's chest.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Into the trench. This is a recreation of a World War I trench. And as you can see, up above, they're shooting this way. Can you see?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Step. There's guns you could take off. Show Yace and demonstrate how it would have been. Right there. Watch your head. Watch your head.
Watch your head, yeah. Seriously though.
Yeah. Back then, seriously, watch your head. Berlin, 600 miles. No man's land. And up here they have, look at that. A machine gun. Oh, dude, this is heavy. I thought this was like a prop plastic. Oh my gosh. What is this? Is this just like a... Just get in here and hide or something? Get under, hide. Wow. Big old shells, barbed wire. Are you ready? Yes. Quarters, beds, map. I don't know if you could see, crew. Probably not.
People used to just have to sit here, just wait.
Yeah, that's a pretty crazy thing.
So something.
Just wait in a trench for something to happen.
Just literally anything.
That's wild. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go up the steps. We're gonna peek our head over. Oh no. Oh no. Watch your head. Watch your head. This is intense, actually. Can you move the gun? Move the gun. See if you can move it.
It's pretty heavy.
It's heavy.
Quite heavy.
Right? And it looks like it's that like big barrel one right there.
Yeah.
We're walking back over here across the street. And here there's plaques from the different wars. Vietnam, Normandy, D-Day. Yeah, Vietnam right there. The Persian Gulf. Oh, there's the Korean War. Oh wow, this is a Japanese internment camp. Yeah, that's... When you get into the history of this, it's very sad actually.
Depressing.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy that that happened here in the States. And through these doors in here, there's some cases with memorial stuff. We'll get in there right now, but of course they're taking pictures. Look at that Purple Heart. This is pretty crazy. And another crazy thing is that those uniforms were worn by soldiers who witnessed all kinds of crazy things. Gas mask. Hopefully there's not too much glare, crew. That's an actual picture of D-Day. That's scary.
Imagine it's like one of the last things you ever see before you die. A metal box.
Yeah. I mean, if you even make it out. Oh, look at Fresno. Wow. Crew, you know how much I love jets. Airplanes, not just jets, airplanes. Oh my gosh. That's pretty crazy. The Air Force or the Air Force base thing that we have here in Fresno at the airport was used for the Super Bowl. Not that, it was the jets that fly from here were used for the Super Bowl flyover, or to patrol the skies. Alright, and in here is a memorial. It's gonna be a little loud in here, crew. These are the people that passed away who lived here in Clovis. This is pretty crazy. So it's one of those where it's really cool what they've done, but when you know the reason for it, it's still very, very sad. Because each name, it's not just a name, it's the name of someone that passed away. So yes, it's very nice, right? It looks very, very nice how they did this, but it's just also very sad. So each of these plants, well, as you can see right there, was planted for a specific person. And we were told a haunted part of this building is right here. Someone saw a lady walk that way when they were...
Here, don't scare us.
Yeah, we don't mean no disrespect, but yeah. So someone was down the hall where that memorial thing was. They looked down this way. And they said they saw a lady walk that way. And the reason why that's pretty crazy is because this building was completely closed to the public early morning when they saw someone walk this way. So no one at all could have been in here other than workers, and they radioed, hey, who walked that way? And everyone on the radio said, not us. So it was a little, whoop, what the heck? That's pretty crazy, but yeah. Haunted hallway. A water fountain, yes, has to try. I know it's a nice one, right? A water fountain nonetheless.
It's good. It's cold.
Yeah, nice. Alright, phone's close to dying, but that's where we walked in the beginning. And here's some more things in cases, planes, you know I love that. Oh, look at one of the Normandy D-Day boat things, how they got tanks. Whoa, grenades. Planes, uniform. Alright, crew, so again, this was not like a crazy in-depth look of this place. For one, the main reason actually was because my phone is about to die, had very low battery. But another thing was just because hopefully this sparks a little bit of interest. Not a little bit, I hope it sparks a good amount of interest for you to come check it out yourself. Do more an in-depth look of this area, these two buildings. There's a lot of cool things to see.
Just the history of...
Yeah, just the history of, first of all, the war, and then also Clovis. You don't just, it's like a twofer. History of Clovis, history of the war, and just seeing some of these relics, it's really, really cool. Clovis actually is a really cool area once you get more into the history of it. You could make this, honestly, you can make this out into a whole day of checking out downtown Old Town Clovis, and then coming over here and checking out these two buildings and all the cool things. Have some good food. There's amazing restaurants. Yeah, there's just a lot of things to do here in Clovis, a lot of things to do here in Fresno and in the Central Valley. But crew, thank you so much for hanging out with us. You hanging out with us is something you never ever have to do on purpose or by accident. I truly appreciate every single one of you. You're all awesome. Thanks for crewing. Thanks for venturing.
History on to the next.
But the museum, I said that word. Oh, I'm recording. I wasn't recording nothing at all. I didn't record that at all. You gotta do it again. So I didn't record none of that at all. So all that stuff that I said. There's not too much clear. Oh, wrong way. Hopefully this just sparks